then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring, or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
And I appreciate that Kyoko is showing us, because obviously she didn't expect Makoto to, like, thoroughly, quote-unquote, inspect the body.
I mean,
Thinking
I'm
it
pretty
was a
sure
girl.
most people would, yeah.
Like, of all people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So even before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. Where she took us was the scene of the crime, quote-unquote.
Yeah.
Her dead body.
Yeah,
It's still there.
A moment.
Of course it's still there. They don't clean up until after the trial.
Right. That shit must smell.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Actually, I don't
Also-
think a body would start to smell until, like, a day.
Well, if they had the death shits, it would smell.
Well, I mean, actually,
Well,
yeah, your
thanks for
rigor
that,
mortis
by the
starts to set in about 3 hours-ish after the body is dead.
But I mean, the smell of being rotten.
Not rotting.
'Cause otherwise
in
you just-
general,
'cause you
dead
just smell
bodies
Your
like-
dead body smell.
Dead bodies smell like.
Yeah.
But I would.
They do.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do they start smelling that quickly, or do you still smell like a normal person for a little while? You know what I mean?
Like, corpses have, like, a smell that comes
Yeah.
off them, like, when you're dead. That's
Right,
not
like-
necessarily rotting.
Yeah, not necessarily rotting.
No, I understand that.
Um,
I'm asking when that would set in, but yeah.
Well,
Uh,
okay, well, for one, like Niwo said, death shits quote is actually a real thing.
Mhm.
So if it's been a couple hours, usually 2 or 3, I think, is when the body, because your muscles are no longer
Holding everything in.
holding everything in, your sphincters release. Therefore, you piss, shit, and expel basically everything that's like in your body.
And suffice to say, in Chihiro's position, there'd be more than pink underneath her.
Oh, boy.
I don't like where this conversation went. Can we please move on?
Okay.
Also, when you're dead, there's a lack of pheromones.
So I guess the answer
This
is,
is
is
accurate.
3 hours.
Yeah, like 3 hours.
Mhm.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Stop asking me, just do it. I'm an idiot, okay? Don't ask him to do shit.
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your
And-
time.
She wants you to
Like,
find.
I know, Kyoko's kind of making this really weird.
So there's rigor more to this than we realize, dude. I love it, Prin. I absolutely love it.
Fucking sell it.
Examine her carefully, like using our hands.
Not you.
Jeez.
I want I
Yeah.
want Hifumi to find out. No, I
No,
want
wait, no,
Hifumi
wait,
to
no,
find
wait,
out
no,
this
wait,
is
no,
funny.
wait.
It's
Hifumi?
probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Well, even Hifumi's like, no.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Ace Ventura moment, anyone?
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Let one of the boys do it.
Oh, wait. That's probably my least favorite thing you've ever said since we've met you.
I love
Yeah.
it. I think it's funny.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Chihiro would hate everything about this.
I think Chihiro would want nobody to examine her.
Yeah.
Right, Jihiro's like, please don't perceive.
So just leave this to me.
I like that the most manly looking girl is gonna be the one to
Find
check
out.
Chihiro. Yeah.
Uh,
Sakura.
What is it? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Oh,
You're
hush
not gonna
you.
be happy about this, Toko.
oh my god! You know, Toko is an author.
Mhm.
Jim is a slash writer,
No!
Nah.
No!
and she slashes her victim.
No!
Oh. That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but What? This is... What does this mean?
Celeste.
Super
Oh.
Saiyan.
Insert Freddie Mercury. That's a penis.
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
A boy. Is what?
the boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's too
Delayed
calm.
reaction in 3, 2.
Monokuma says in my chat. We didn't turn you into a cactus. Your current voice actor is a cactus, so I've made him look like you. He's cosplaying you. Yes.
Also, no spoilers.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Yeah, actually, Hiro, what? Of course not.
Then it's really true.
I know I'm a prick.
Imagine if
but
Taka
still.
had a crush on her.
Aww. Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
You did, you fucker?
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
That's right.
Oh, he's back.
But
He's
then
back.
he was a cross-dresser. But now I'm really on fire. I wish I had killed him.
Mm-hmm. Like, how dare you copy me and also kill a guy?
Oh, that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. ... Yes, it certainly does make things much more exciting.
But Byakuya didn't know that.
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get to the trial.
I think he was relying on the fact that none of us knew that. Obviously, he found out when he found Chihiro in the boys' locker room.
Mhm.
Or whoever did the curling, the killing. Cool, man.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Uh-huh. Thought I'd never... That's not true. For me, the player.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course, the handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So, Chihiro was really killed in the boys' locker room?
Yes. We went over that.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Why does no one understand the motive for moving the body? It wouldn't... It's because we were accusing Toko. And in the girls' locker room. Toko girl.
And also, Chihiro's a girl. If they found out Chihiro was a boy, and they didn't want everybody else to find out,
Mhm.
right? That the boy had killed somebody in the boys' locker room.
Yeah.
It makes sense to move a body to the girls' locker room, meaning that a girl would be pinned.
Exactly.
It's also possible that Kyoko has figured out who did it and is trying to figure out why the person who did it moved the
Moved.
body.
Yeah.
I want to know why the person who did it did it.
That's... Yeah.
I don't.
You'll find out.
Pretty sure.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Do not cite a lack of boobs.
Right? There are lots of women who have.
This is the most titillating situation.
Oh my god.
Excellent use of the word. So now, everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever, we still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
I feel like it's not him.
What about you,
Yeah.
Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya is the killer?
Honestly, yes, but also no.
I really don't.
Well, which is it?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Like, did he just...
Don't get me wrong.
Oh, like, did he just, like, find her and move the body and try to frame... But why would you try and frame Toko?
He's a fucking conspiracy theorist who knew Toko was fucking Genocide Jack and wanted her out.
But if we vote out the wrong person for doing the killing, we all die. And since she didn't do this, that seems like a really stupid thing for Byakuya to do. Thank you for the hydrate.
True.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. I just spilled tea on my face. Excuse me, sorry.
Oh.
I took the sip
Do
too
that.
enthusiastically and I got a mustache. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like he doesn't have anything to do with it.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little... How can I put it? Overt?
Like somebody.
Makoto knows the word overt?
Wow.
I read it to Thoris.
Yeah, put in the meme from Harry Potter. I didn't know
But
you knew how to
why?
read.
Real question then. Why would Byakuya
Do any of this.
purposefully try to make himself look sus?
Yeah, that's where Makoto's going with this, right? He consciously
Mm.
chose
Right.
to use the extension cord knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least that's how I see
Why?
it. ... And
Someone's
Byakuya,
playing 3D chess.
right? When you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. Then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
Right, he didn't know.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have any more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I'm not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
So they moved the body before he got into the girls' room?
Yeah! They
They
didn't...
moved the body and he found it in the girls' locker room.
How did he get in the girls'
Oh.
locker room?
Well,
Using the ebooks from the front office.
yeah.
Why would he go to the girls' locker
Because
room?
he's a piece of shit. I don't fucking know.
I feel like that's the most accurate.
I gotta lie to you guys. I have been like covering my mouth from like bursting out laughing this entire time.
He's a piece of shit, I don't know.
It's true. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, we're asking the right questions, but we just got to click to find out.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Basically.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I'm not. I'm not effing with you right now.
Oh,
I'm
doesn't
telling
fucking
you the
swear.
truth.
Oh, he's too good to swear.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
Well, I find it very hard to believe. Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why did you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
He just wanted to make it harder because he wanted to see us all struggle to find out.
That or he truly
That's the
believed it
whole
was
fucking
Genocide
reason.
Jack, because, like, literally the night before was when Toko walked up to him to be like, I have a murderer inside me!
But if he
Yeah,
knows,
Or maybe
the
he just
fucking-
wanted to out genocide Jack to everybody.
Right,
that
I think that's
could've been
I
it.
think that's honestly just it because he knows it wasn't Genocide Jack because
'Cause he did it?
read all the fucking case files.
Yeah, but he wanted everyone
So
else
he
to
kn-
know.
Yeah.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that he didn't do it, but he wanted to out Genocide Jack or Jill because he read all the case files. He knew that blunt force trauma wasn't fucking Genocide Jack.
But he
Mhm.
also kept pushing her as the culprit after she revealed herself.
Yeah,
Right.
so...
Now
He's playing a
then,
game.
Because he likes to watch us struggle because he's a piece of shit.
He did
Okay.
say
Okay,
before
okay.
he's trying to win the game.
Yeah.
Right.
now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
I don't like that face, Hiro.
Also, for all the time, the last trial that y'all were like, let's vote out Makoto, and it turned out it wasn't me, maybe don't do that.
Right.
It has to be a group vote anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight, count me in.
Didn't you just?
Do you not have a mind of your own?
He thought about
No,
Leon's
bro.
handbook all on his own. You leave him alone, Taka.
He tried his best.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Go sweat it out.
Wait a minute.
Anyway, let's all discuss this as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
I hate him. But if Byakuya didn't do it, and we can't kill him this round, I'm just so disappointed. Then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? I don't know.
Can we also just kill Byakuya, please?
This one
Good for
thing,
one.
right? Hey, the Blackened, while you're still here, can you murder him? Because, you know, you're gonna leave anyway. There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy. What? Why would I say this? Oh, because Leon's book is broken. Or not
Broken.
turning
Everyone
on.
couldn't get in.
Okay.
Fuck. Is it who I think it is?
Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not
No
enough.
longer to be a part of this trial.
Yeah.
I wish no longer to be part of this.
I like all the
trial.
other guys except for Byakuya. Wait, what was Celeste's account? I don't remember. The locker.
Oh,
Storage room.
Okay. Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to? I mean, I don't know. Well, clues are one thing, but how is anyone supposed to read this, Taka? Did nobody get a look at the killer? The killer. They would have said something. By now.
Sure, if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Oh. Maybe. Hang
All
on.
we need right
Let's
now
maybe.
is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer, and only the killer.
Objection! There's other things that Phoenix Wright says, but I don't remember. I believe someone else did see the victim before they were murdered. I don't like that we just started changing the pronouns. I get that this game was from eons ago, but still.
We're also assuming that Chihiro wasn't trans. They just
Oh, I
yeah,
know.
Let's play it out before. Yeah.
I'm not saying that from a trans perspective. I just like Chihiro was presenting as a female, hence. I don't.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I will
I
agree
get
with
you.
you that it seems very weird that they all immediately were able to perfectly switch.
Yeah, that's
Between-
something I'm like, nah,
yeah.
y'all. Someone would definitely be fucking that up.
That is That is more of just like a script
Bad
thing.
writing.
That's a script thing, not anything else.
What do you think, Celeste?
You mention it. Yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Rude.
But like
What
the
a-
only person who talked was Hifumi.
Hifumi! Oh.
Fucking great.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Oh, I forgot! The gym bag is still missing. Chihiro's not dead in this jumpsuit, right? So they okay. Brain do.
Saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Huh.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I don't want to be here either.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't want to be here anymore!
I want to be here. I want to be here.
Oh, I live for this.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh no.
This is where we're at. Let's keep going.
Oh no.
We can make it.
No!
And that's when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
I better get going. I'm in kind of a hurry.
Hiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think. No!
Mr. Fujisaki, I almost said Miss. Oh my god. What was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together.
But Hina and I invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Oh no. This is worse! This is worse! This got worse and so quickly!
No.
No!
I don't know!
I don't want it!
I don't want
I don't like where this is pointing. I can see where this is pointing.
I don't want it!
We can do it. We can do it.
We can
Let's
do
keep
it.
going.
Let's do it. Come
I
on.
believe in you.
Imagine these two just quit the game.
No, please don't. It's not worth quitting over.
I don't, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
Maybe we should have some candy or something.
I do.
Pause it. Okay, I guess, do we need to take a break? Do we
No,
need to take a 5-minute recess?
pretty redeemed head pat. But let me go at my own pace, god dang it. I don't know what I did
No,
with
we
my
gotta get to the end of the trial right now.
Yeah.
I don't
head
wanna!
pat. Also, Misaki gonna change to crying face because no likey anymore. I don't like it anymore. I don't like
I love
I
this
don't-
trial.
It isn't fun anymore.
Really?
It was fun when we were killing Byakuya. It's not fun when we're killing either of the two other guys that I now think are on the chopping block.
Yeah, I know!
I don't know. You attacked that.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. I don't like it here.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it because I know now we're all. This hurts if it's Mondo.
I don't.
Because not only, you know, do we like Mondo, but Mondo would have realized afterwards that Chihiro is a girl. And his whole, like, moral structure just crumbled ever more so, you know? Like, I get killing to get out of here and having your life. Everyone's in that boat. But he was so very much like, I don't ever want to strike a girl. But knowing that Chihiro was a boy, it's like, I guess it's okay. I don't know. This is so bad now.
And then, like, Chihiro trusted him.
Unless I don't know.
When
Oh,
did I?
dude.
when did I
Remember,
write my
still-
notes? When
There's
was-
so much story to this than just
I
this is who
know.
did it.
I know.
We'll figure it all out.
We'll play it out, guys. Let's play
I
it
don't
out.
wanna.
I know. Let us have reactions, though, man.
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's just
Reactions
just
make
what?
content.
This is what, Chris? What?
what? No, it's just. I mean, you guys. You guys are having. You could. You guys have your theories and stuff. It's just. Don't you guys want to know what actually?
Well, yeah,
happens?
we're not.
Yeah.
We've
Preventing
gotta
that.
watch the story behind
yeah.
it. That's
All
what
right.
I want to know.
Sorry if it feels like I'm pushing you
A
along.
little
I'm
bit.
just excited. Sorry.
Okay,
Me
go ahead,
too.
Aki. When you're good.
Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship.
Until the murder happened.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
Small sidebar. Back to back, y'all, stop meeting people at nighttime. We made
Right.
rules for a reason. And now 2 people been murdered because they broke that rule. Celeste over here shaking her head like, I told you. But knowing what we know, I can't even get, really. Sir.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Huh?
Seriously?
Yeah, it's one of us. Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and the duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
You? Oh, that's
Oh.
sorry.
I didn't. No, you're not. I mean, I wasn't here. I didn't know that was my line either. You really didn't think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
Speak for yourself.
And as was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain interferences if we just take
Inference.
inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think the culprit might be... Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps, let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Hiro's jacket really holds some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. Well, it's not really hard, but more just confusion for me. What does the jacket have to do with the killer?
Just a quick remember, it is blue, right? you
Yes,
said?
yes.
Okay. Mondo. Thanks.
That's all we know that where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask.
Why did he choose the specific tracksuit? What do you mean?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit? I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Okay.
So what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Hey,
I don't even
Celeste
have
never
it.
I don't
said
even
what
have a
color it
tracksuit.
was.
Cause exercising sucks.
I believe that.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it
Oh,
from the
no.
warehouse, if you must know.
We never said.
We never
Celeste
said the
never
color
said
of the
that it was
tracksuit.
blue. Mondo just fucking said that it was blue.
No way, not a chance.
I'll be right
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
I'm sad now.
Oh, good day.
I was waiting for that moment.
Yeah.
He screamed.
I'm
It screamed
sad now.
fucking
Yeah.
loud. No, Mondo, no! Mondo, nobody said it was blue! Shut your fucking mouth! Fuck!
In the arms of the angel,
Mondo.
fly away.
I was honestly expecting to be losing two voices going into
No. I fucking Niwo, when was it that we were talking about all this? Because I literally said it
I don't want it to be
that
weeks
Mondo.
ago.
Yep.
It was fucking weeks ago. Oh god, I'm so fucking hurt. I
I'm
don't
so
want to see him
mad.
die.
I don't like this.
I quit.
Chrissy, wake up! I
Oh, my
don't
favorite
like
character.
this. Hold on a
It's such a
second.
heart-to-heart moment with Chihiro.
We
Mondo, I wish I
did.
had more time with you.
What did you just say?
Huh? What I'd say?
I also just didn't want it to be him so early. It's like the stereotypical "I'm the biker, I did a murder," man.
We didn't do the first murder.
But he
at
did
least.
a murder. I was just really hoping.
I want to know
you know.
why. So let's.
I know. When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said, I'm just gonna skip this because it was literally a few minutes ago. There's a tracksuit into a duffel bag.
In the duffel bag. I assume you hid it all first.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Mondo.
What are you? You just...
this. Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Crying, dying on the inside. And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
I don't want to see his death. I don't.
Me? Don't want it.
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, Taka. Oh, and of all people, Taka!
They're
Doesn't
best
want-
friends
They're
now!
the bros.
No!
Oh, he's trying to defend
They
him.
just formed their broship.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, the
Yeah.
relationship.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation. Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was,
I think we're just gonna gloss over how he disposed of them, though. Like, where the fuck are they?
probably the incinerator.
Well, he didn't throw it through the fence.
Maybe
No,
he
but
was,
if he
was his turn.
yeah, it could have been his turn.
Or he could have even just hid it in his room.
Yeah,
That's
never went in his
weird.
room.
Nobody went in his
Is that he saw a Sherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance, I happened to see it last night. He walked past me and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed that Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what the color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
I've never been so heartbroken.
Or
Couldn't use
Freudian
better words
slip.
By a
there.
video game.
Welcome to Danganronpa.
I don't want to be this anymore.
It's gonna be okay, Aki.
He cast me.
Perhaps, but you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit, and it'll be obvious who he met with. What a bunch of nonsense.
Shut up, Byakuya. Nobody fucking likes you.
I like him.
Nope.
You're the only fucking one. Now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from from the culprit.
She is. At this point, I'm pretty sure Kyoko's thing is like the ultimate investigator or something.
That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Nani? But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I
Hate it!
Because I hate him.
Because
From
they
the-
called
one of the
you
top
Hero
two.
a dude.
From the beginning.
Because it's
From the beginning of the case?
Well, think about how Mondo refers to people. When he's talking about the girls, he calls them chicks, right?
Was he referring to Chihiro as a dude this whole time?
yeah, you guys.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
like as soon as we found the body.
Oh.
I wasn't there.
Smart. ...
Kyoko smug.
Niwo smug?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, but Mondo, you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you haven't referred to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch. You're positively frightful. No, I'm not the frightful one.
I mean,
Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, why?
Mondo, was it really you? Did you
Why?
really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone.
Oh god, don't tell me it was an accident. Like they were actually exercising, but the dumbbell. Because that would suck.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
Mondo.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Because
Mondo.
yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation. Thank you, Fox News.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast. You're forgetting I have to press the mouse.
Ugh, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
Alas, no.
Just sorry the way Niwo said it. Just no bad. Oh,
My time has nearly come.
Hifumi?
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Hifumi.
oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
It's gonna be fucking stupid. Not.
No, yeah, with that face, that.
Now he's unsure about himself.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Humility.
Jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man, just tell us. If you really insist, then,
I wanted to have nothing to do with this.
here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground. It's Chihiro's? Mine.
Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah, I mean, you do lose things quite a lot.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. Confidence back.
Yeah!
Oh, perfect. I'm a hero.
Two.
I was totally sure I'd found it.
Oh Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping, but it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Are we about to reaffirm something Aki and I were discussing last night?
I think we are. I think
Something
Oh,
about the
I
books?
think-
Yeah.
And I also don't think that was then Chihiro's then, right? If
Mm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
that means that no!
But we know what the other broken handbook is.
I know, but that's not
We've
the
seen it.
point.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Continue.
Oh,
Continue,
I wanna
continue.
know.
Continue.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder. Oh, God.
This is what I missed last night. Was this conversation?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm unhappy.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yes, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is remarkably high failure rate.
I feel like Monokuma's just gonna tell us because there's no way the kids would figure this out.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbook get broken?
What does it say?
By exploiting
Exploring
it.
a bug, hitting the weak point, or by hacking it.
I don't think any of these are the right answer.
No, maybe more.
He did mention one of these when we talked with him with Byakuya.
It cannot be hacked.
Mhm.
There is no weak
It
point.
does have
so
a single weak point, though.
He did mention a weak point.
by hitting its weak point? Okay.
He just didn't tell you what the weak point was.
The weak point
Hmm.
is.
You already
fucking-
told us before that the handbook
Totally
has
the point.
one weak point, didn't you?
Ugh, you remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was. But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
And we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Whoa. Sorry. Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is...
Murder.
when it's exposed to high temperature for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
Wait, then why is Leon's broken? This isn't what Aki and I suspected at all.
Because it's not Leon's.
Remember, he said he doesn't think it's Leon's that's broken.
Oh, then it would be Taka's that's broken.
Taka
right?
and
Because he was
Mondo
also
both?
in the thing.
Oh,
Mondo only went in the sauna. Mondo was the only one with his clothes on in the sauna.
Oh.
Because Taka was there in the towel, so he would have left all of his stuff out. Whereas
Mondo took his in and it was broken.
because high heats.
Okay, so hang
Okay,
on,
but then
quick
how
pause.
is there another one high heated?
Yeah, there shouldn't be two, because let's say the one that's sitting in the main hall is Mondo's broken one and he's got Leon's on his body right now. Why is there a second
Right.
dead one?
Well, who does it belong to?
Yeah, well,
The second one.
Chihiro, question mark?
And so, who would know how to break a handbook?
Mondo, because his broke.
Oh.
Mondo knew that his broke after he was in the sauna.
So, but why break Chihiro's on purpose? To disguise the fact that Chihiro's a boy?
Yes.
Nani?
Oh.
I flippin' knew it!
Flippin'.
I flipping knew it. I love it.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Mondo, you went to the trouble of breaking it and then didn't remove it from the room? Boy?
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Science.
Wow, interesting. I learned a new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have purposely been trying to raise the temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
How could we have known that their bro trial would lead to this?
Mondo, why? I just want to know why.
Ugh.
Why did you do this?
Yeah, you had a spoiler of a picture, but you didn't know how much of a spoiler it was.
For real!
I am betrayed.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
So bad.
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They realized it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I wouldn't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Taka do.
Oh, don't cry, Misaki crying.
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage indeed, Karel.
I know, I cry too. Everybody else can shut up, I cry.
That's okay, you can cry.
Me and Misaki cry. let's
Nobody's
go.
gonna give you a hard time if I cry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Yeah.
Taka
And
knows.
he knows it too!
Okay.
Heartbroken! I'm so heartbroken.
I tried to warn you guys. Don't get attached to anybody.
It's true, we did.
Gavin!
I know. I can't
Lord.
either.
I don't
I,
want
But I love
disguise
Mondo.
my sadness with laughter.
Mm-hmm.
no.
Mondo.
This is why you're Monokuma.
Yeah. Your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Oh, what?
He has Leon's.
Well, why do you keep accusing him?
We know your bromance exists.
Oh,
but
I
you gotta
live-
face the facts, Taka.
I live for Taka's reactions though, because he's us now.
I
Taka is
know.
being Aki right
First
now.
friend.
But isn't the problem
His
is that I don't want to be
first
relating to
friend.
Taka?
His
His first friend.
Niwo made it sadder.
Niwo, why?
W.
Niwo,
Because we all handle
no.
grief differently, okay?
Niwo, no.
Niwo, yes.
Niwo.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? It's not even sepia like the rest of the flashbacks. It's full color. Thank you
Here
for
it
the
is.
stretch. I am hunched over in shrimply sadness.
Gotta
Ow.
rehydrate after all those tears that you have shed.
Have expelled. I'm so upset he's spaghetti right now.
And for
I
the
definitely do love the towel over the hair.
right,
I
like
wanna
why?
go.
Yeah.
And for the
His hair
context,
sweats, okay?
right? You gotta keep all the moisture out
It's
of
not
the
a hair,
hair.
guys. It's a tumor.
Why
I
do
want to
you?
go home.
Not
You
a
are
Kuma.
home.
I know.
For the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize he'd also left his handbook in one of the uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. Show me the solid proof.
Oh, I like the desk slamming, Carl.
Right? He's hitting his little podium thing in front of him.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe it either, but But I found something that proves it. I did? No, I didn't.
Yep.
I didn't know it was Mondo until like 5 minutes ago.
I knew it was Mondo, but I don't understand. Really
Monokuma
sad.
Theater is the answer.
Yeah.
Oh god, what am I doing? Card reader, Chihiro's handbook.
Oh wait, the broken handbook, right? Wouldn't it? Because
Was it something about the card reader?
It could be something they say during this sequence too.
You broke your own handbook. In other words, if
Don't
Mondo's
sweat the
hand
details,
is
says
actually
Pretty.
broke. Ha ha, Pretty. Ha. It proves that
then that
Makoto
proves
is
that Makoto was right.
Oh my goddamn handbook.
Oh my
works.
goddamn handbook works just fine.
See, look.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all.
Wouldn't hurt a fly.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Okay, well, Taka, you already know that that's not true.
But his handbook doesn't work just fine. He's using Leon's. Or at least that's what we assume, right?
So one of
Yeah.
the truth bullets should match up with that, right?
Broken ebook. No, hold on.
So do I shoot broken ebook at works just fine? Is that what we're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking, but
Sounds
I
good to
don't.
me. It matches up.
Right.
Fine, huh?
That will show that the handbook Mondo has must actually be Leon's, yeah. So it's not, it's this.
Broken.
I do like that I have to scroll to change the revolver. It's very textually satisfying.
Mondo's handbook was actually broken. The proof that Makoto was right.
No. Let me shoot it.
Oh, it hit the white noise.
Great.
Yeah, blow that white nose out of the way.
Misaki had been doing really
shots.
well.
Yeah,
Misaki
I
had
was
been doing
going around it
like,
really well.
Going around them until this specific.
Try taking some practice shots and
Yeah.
make sure you get the feel for it.
If there are...
If it all ever shows up.
Oh,
It's good.
There you
Yeah.
go. Plus you're getting time back.
oh, okay. I do love that one of the white noise earlier was just Jill going, yeah.
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 Sometimes it's fun trying to figure out like who said the white noise.
I am not
Mondo,
happy right now.
the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
I mean is, Mondo swapped his handbook out for the one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma himself said that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes? But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited? No, we already said
We've
this.
already been over this.
Well, here's how I look at it.
No.
There's a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit, but no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not in violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
It's a son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
I gotta say, bro.
My heart is breaking for Taka!
Taka's.
This is going to break him.
I don't like this.
He's gonna be a totally different person.
I want to go home.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time from the beginning in comic form? Also, why don't we just ask Mondo to pull his ebook out of his pocket and if it opens up it says Leon? Why are we not doing that?
Right.
Everything will become clear and we'll see if I was right or wrong.
Why?
Comic! Writing!
Why? No.
Okay, I love this right here.
Distance.
I love this, like, shing Celeste. How do I do this again? Do I click and drag it, or do I shoot it?
You click
you
the
pull it.
thing you want, and then you put it in the.
And I think you might have
Let's
be
drag
able
it.
to scroll.
Or you can scroll to find
Yeah.
more
Yep.
pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
And drag. Okay. And then how do I go to the next? Oh, I just hold it. Right. Okay. And then bye. Act 2. Got to the locker room. Went into the locker room. It's dropping. What's with the door? That might be a fake one. Okay, I guess it's this one, right? Chihiro goes to the boys' door,
Right.
and then Chihiro
And then
uses card
scans.
to go in.
Okay.
Say, hey, Mondo's
Why is
here.
Mondo naked?
Because Leon
Why
was too
wouldn't-
until we filled him
Nondescript.
in, yeah.
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 Man,
This
I'm
is
so
killer,
looking
it's not
forward
much.
to exercising with you, my friend.
I need to get strong.
Let's see here. I guess it's just him picking up the dumbbell. Right?
yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
while we're doing
Him
this.
behind.
like-
Ah! Smackhead.
Yeah,
We get the bloody dumbbell. Probably.
no, because
No,
No, because the
showing
dumbbell's
that like the next
crashing in
scene's
the
being
next
dropped.
scene. Right, so I don't think the bloody dumbbell is it. I
Maybe
think
it's the
maybe it's
poster? This.
that one.
The
yeah.
impact, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Splatter.
I love how it's also a shocked face on the
I
poster.
also hate that I kind of called this when we found the body. I was like, man, there's really only 2 people who could lift up this fucking heavy-ass dumbbell. I didn't want to be right, though. Everyone was like, well, you don't know, maybe it's less weight, because anime. And it's like, well, damn it.
God, that
Yeah,
expression.
that was kind of us being like,
Misdirection!
yeah.
Okay, rolling up the carpet.
Probably rolling up the picture too then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so peeling it off.
yeah, peeling it off.
Yeah.
Picking up the body. Going to the girls' store. No, that's the one I want.
Putting
He would.
This is before the body goes up. What is...
Yeah.
Is it just...
then putting the poster up.
This one's
That's
this.
the
Do you want me to give you this one? This one's kind of
Yeah,
tough.
sure.
I believe this one is he puts the poster back up.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
He's
where
putting
I'd
the-
be leaning. Right? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
The poster's going back up in the girls' room.
And then
And
Chihiro
then
holding Chihiro. Putting Chihiro... So yeah, the boys...
Oh, yeah, he let you hear
the girl stuff is in the boys' room. The girl stuff is... Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
how Mondo
Byakuya
wanted
found
it
the
to look.
body. Okay, so this is approach. Look at this motherfucker.
extension cord, I think. Then.
Yes.
Because it's... He's
the next
holding...
one
He's already
shows-
holding it, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It also shows the next one is him actually tying her up. So
You sicko. You fucking weirdo.
This
Okay,
is writing on the wall.
Yeah, because it's already on the wall in the next one. Act 5.
This is
Mondo
him
goes
going
to
into
the
the
sauna. Act 5. Mondo goes to the sauna. I wish it was so happy. Rose into sauna room. Hits floor.
I
Okay.
think that's it.
That's if not, it's really damn close.
First, let's
Yeah.
take a look
Poor
back
Cutie was
before the
training,
incident.
singing Mondo Man, Mondo Man. Oh my god.
Gonna be a Mondo
All I wanna
man.
be is a Mondo man.
I hate it here.
I love the way she cut on. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse. At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? That's rhetorical, I guess.
Right.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
You got
Oh, I
the two
think you
mixed up.
Those are mixed up.
Yeah. Just you were close.
Oh,
Like,
it does
are-
kind of look maybe like
Like-
pinkish.
So, like, are those two just backwards?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Like she got in. How
She
she got in
scanned and then
because she
walked in.
could get in.
Yeah.
It's a little
Okay.
weird for them to do it that way.
Are you,
on
are
the
you
other side,
sure?
I think.
Just no, Chris.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm fairly
Yeah.
confident as well.
Yeah, because it's a little hard to see, but that's her.
Yeah, that's an open door.
That's opening the door. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
I love Celeste's like, bye.
Bye.
Like, okay.
Seriously though, stop going out at night. Neither of these two murders would have happened.
If you just stopped trusting people.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
beep, click.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own he handbook to gain entrance into the boys' room. Once inside, they met with someone, and that person they met was the one who killed.
I like that locker image, like.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Seems likely the
see it.
killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approaching the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
We didn't realize.
It was likely in the heat of the moment the body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act, first pulling up the blood-stained carpet, then removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' room. A girl's he handbook was necessary to get into the room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker rooms in what you might call a crime scene switch. I'm being dramatic.
Very.
Seriously, Byakuya's fucked up.
The fact that Byakuya chose to go into the girls' room at all, found the body, and then decided, let me fuck this up.
Yeah,
It's
like, we still
weird,
don't know
right?
why he chose to go into the girls' room at this particular
Like-
hour of night. Like, what the fuck, dude?
It's
He's
like
a
Hifumi
creep.
said, if you had the opportunity, you would do it.
I guess.
No.
All guys are like that.
No.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. Rich boy gonna... So after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. Around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. Which seemed unnecessary, but okay. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow the killer knew the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. I'm so sad. Isn't that right?
Not good.
Mondo, why?
Why?
Oh, now I get to do the weird rhythm game thing.
Wait! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence?
I finally killed the fly, y'all.
Yeah.
You need evidence! You need proof!
In weeks.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now... Seriously, just ask him to pull out his handbook!
Just make him pull out fucking Leon's.
Ugh. Fever time and nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate. And the tempo will be forced to its max. Why would I do that? At this point, even if you push
Fast
the buttons
forward.
at random, you won't miss. What?
That's
how
why.
That's why. Okay.
You can push...
Raiders.
right mouse button, left mouse button, right mouse button, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this will only last until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got to access special time, right? So we've prepared something called Nega Time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates Nega Time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate Fever Time at this point... Well, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. I'd assume it would just put it back to normal.
Cancel it out, probably.
Oh! Hello, Raiders! Could any of my wonderful mods playing the game with me please shout out Lance Nonacola.
Gotcha.
Welcome. Foxfires have come to light the way. Thank you. I appreciate that in this crucial time. You were playing Fortnite.
Got it.
Excellent.
I straight up had that thing typed and I was about to press enter and then it popped up in my chat.
Your profile pic.
Sorry.
No, you good. We're all good. Thank you.
That's the only issue with having like multiple.
No, I mean it happens. Yeah.
Right? Like
A lot of streamers I know have like 5 mods and they'll just be like, "Ha, I got it this time."
I did it first.
It's a race,
There
and
you
I
go.
won.
But
Yeah.
Kris, could you confirm if I activate the special fast time during the Nega Time, does it just put it back to normal?
I think so. It's either that or overrides. It's been
Ah.
been a while. But basically at this point, all you really have to do is once you build up your fever, you basically just activate it to win.
So like,
Yeah.
unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use negative. Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't want to have fun.
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Well,
Why am I fighting Taka?
Because he's the one who's in denial.
Taka's the one. Yeah.
I forgot how to do this.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. I think that's pretty much all the things he says now.
trying to bite the bullet.
What is happening?
That's Nega Time.
How dare you?
Well, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you basically you get your fever, but you just can't see it, which is, irrelevant. So just go nuts.
Final strike. I can't do anything.
Not any proof.
Okay. I like that I'm hitting Taka with this instead of Mondo.
I know who's the murderer. It's that weird-looking Final Fantasy cactus because it looked at me funny.
In fairness, I mean, he can only look at you funny in this form.
And to be fair, you're right.
You're right.
Aw,
You're right.
I'm so sad.
I did it.
I'm so sad. I'm gonna take my tears away, but I'm still sad. If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken e-handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
He's own up to it.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
I don't wanna.
No.
Game over, I'm ending it. No.
But look how upset he is.
Wait, but never tell us why.
Don't
he's
give
gonna.
me-
He's gonna tell us
Sorry,
why
Joker.
before we kill him. Yeah. I didn't save it all during that.
You didn't really need to.
Money!
Right.
Yeah, a little cherry on top of this tragedy.
Oh.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up.
I can't wait to do school free mode so I can just talk to them all like nothing's wrong.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Hang on, Joker said I
That's
didn't know the cactus.
goddamned verdict.
Joker said I didn't know the cactus was a real person. That I just put him there for decoration. Nope, he's our Monokuma voice actor.
Gav cactus is our favorite cactuor.
Also that.
Feel free to come see me sometime too. I'll be less mono and more cacti.
Kuma.
I wish to no longer exist.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
Don't be degenerate.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
But I want to know why.
Who will you elect as the Black End this time around?
Ow.
Be sure to
Will you
check
make
out
the
our
right
new
choice or the
Destiny Awards
dreadfully wrong
page.
one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?